Women are at the center of a seismic shift in global wealth that's set to take place over the next few years. By 2030, women are expected to control a staggering $34 trillion in financial assets in the US alone. That's nearly double the current figures. Today, we're going to break down what's been driving this change and what it means for the economy, for families, and the future of investing. Hi, I'm Justin Kuntz, Managing Director of Pacific Wealth Management, helping you make good financial decisions through sound management for a secure future. Right now, women control about $17.7 trillion in wealth in the US, but in just a few years, that number is set to double. By 2030, 38% of US wealth will be in the hands of women. So what's driving this massive change? The first thing we can point to is demographics. Women tend to live longer than men and are often younger than their spouses, especially among the baby boomer generation. As a result, they're set to inherit vast amounts of wealth over the next few years. But inheritance isn't the whole story. The second major driver is workforce participation. Now, you might remember that women were disproportionately affected by the COVID pandemic since there were greater tendency for them to have to leave their jobs to take care of dependents at home. However, when the economy reopened, female participation bounced back faster than expected. In fact, it's now even surpassed pre-pandemic levels. The main reason for this is the greater job flexibility that emerged from the pandemic thanks to remote work and more flexible hours. We can also see that women between the ages of 25 and 54 are leading this trend, balancing careers and young families more than ever. And this isn't just in the US. Countries like South Korea, Australia, Japan, Italy, and Germany are also seeing record high for female participation in the workforce. Next, the economic impact. So what does this mean for the economy? If female participation in the US workforce rises to 60%, research suggests that it could boost GDP by a staggering 2.5%. And in countries with lower female participation, like India, the impact could be even bigger, potentially boosting GDP by 27%. The impact also extends beyond macroeconomic growth. Women aren't just entering the workforce, they're climbing to the top of the wealth ladder. The share of women with $30 million or more in assets surged 59% over 13 years, rising from 6.5% in 2010 to 11% in 2023, driven by both inheritances and a rising number of self-made female entrepreneurs and executives. As more women accumulate and control significant wealth, we'll see ripple effects across industries. This could reshape everything from investment strategies to consumption trends and brand priorities. We can already see this taking shape in the financial advisory world, as women tend to have different financial priorities than men. Research shows that women tend to focus more on long-term goals, worry more about outliving their assets in retirement, and value strong personal relationships with their advisors. These reasons, among others, explain why a 2020 survey found that 70% of women had changed advisors within 1 year of their spouse dying. Over the years, our firm has gained considerable experience in supporting clients through these major life transitions, having previously partnered with a divorce settlement firm. This collaboration gave us a lot of valuable insight into the unique financial challenges and considerations women often face, particularly during times of significant change. Overall, if we see these trends continue, women will play an increasingly dominant role in global wealth. This will have huge impacts, not just for financial advisors, but for consumer industries, investment strategies, and even economic policy. I'm Justin Kuntz, Managing Director of Pacific Wealth Management, and if you're interested in seeing how we help our clients at Pacific Wealth get the most out of life with their money, be sure to visit us at www.pacwealth.com. Thanks.